Hey everyone, Dr. Gall here with workout 14 of the 30-day reset challenge. And today we're gonna go back to an AMRAP workout. And if you remember what that is, that stands for as many rounds as possible. That's AMRAP. And a really simple exercise. We've got 4 movements today that we're gonna go through. And you're just gonna go through a cycle of these movements as fast as you can, as many times for 4 minutes. And then you're gonna take a minute break in between, and we're gonna do three rounds or 3 sets of those 3 sets of 4 minutes. So it's gonna equate to 12 minutes of exercise, and we have a bonus, which we'll talk about here in a second. So our 4 movements that we're gonna do today is we're gonna start off with 12 calf jumps, and then we're gonna go to 9 half jacks, and then to 6 dips, and then 3 leg lifts, okay? And we'll just go through each of these exercises here real quick. So the first exercise is calf jumps. This is really exactly what it sounds. You're jumping with your calf muscles, okay? So you get yourself in your regular standing position, and you're gonna explode up with your calves and get up as high as you can, and then just a continuous up and down motion 12 times. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you notice how I'm exploding up with the calves? You see that? There's not a whole lot of bend in my knees, so it's not like you're jumping and using that to explode. It's really just using your calves for the most part. Now, modifications for that is gonna be, instead of doing a calf jump, is just a calf raise. And you're gonna just, again, standing normal, or you can do this on a ledge or on a stair, basically having your foot halfway on a ledge, and then doing your calf raise. That'll add a little bit of range of motion to that movement, and it'll make the muscles work just a little bit harder, okay? But you're just gonna do raise up to your toes as high as you can. That's 1 repetition. Again, you can mix it up and do angling the feet out in different positions, either out or in, and that's gonna work different muscle groups as part of your calf, okay? Now, if you're doing jumps, obviously you can't do that. So that's first one. Then we're gonna go to half jacks. Again, it's a half of a jumping jack, really. And you're just gonna start arms to the side. This is strictly shoulder movement. And keep your arms straight out to the side. Lift them up as high as you can. So that's 1, 2, 3, just like that. You can do 9 of those. This is really gonna work the shoulders. And try to keep your shoulder blades back and behind you. And that's gonna add a little bit more difficulty. Working those shoulders is gonna isolate the muscles a little bit more, so we can really work the shoulders and not get helping muscles elsewhere, okay? 9 of those. Then you go to dips. Dips is we're gonna use our chair here, and you're gonna start, advanced version is bringing your feet all the way out in front of you, and arms behind you, keeping yourself in the angle position. You're gonna go all the way down, almost to the floor, or to your elbows are at 90 degrees, and you're gonna push up. So that's 1. Now, to make this a little bit easier, what you're gonna do is bring your feet in. So you'll bend your knees a little bit, and that takes some of the weight off of your arms. And you're just gonna go same thing down as far as you can. This one, you'll have a little bit of the bend in the waist. And of course, the closer you bring the feet, the easier the exercise is, okay? If you can't do that, then what you can do is just go to a simple dumbbell row. So you're gonna bend over here, about 45 degrees, and you're gonna angle and just push straight back. Now this one, generally it's better if you have weights to go do that, just to add a degree of difficulty, but you do 6 of those. And then lastly, we're gonna go to our leg lifts, which is you're down on the floor, all in your back, the advanced version, and you're just gonna lift your legs straight up to 90 degrees, all the way down, being careful not to bounce your legs. Some people will kind of bounce and push up. And you want to keep your legs straight as you're going all the way down and all the way up, okay? Or your modification on the chair is leaning back, holding on to the chair, and lifting your legs straight up like this. Now, obviously, you're not going to get to full extension, but the higher you bring your legs, the more it's going to work them, okay? And like I said, the 3 of those. So 12, 9, 6, 3, and just continually go through that cycle. At the beginning of each set, you're gonna start right at the top, And your goal is each time you go through that, each set of 4 minutes is to try to do more rounds, try to count how many rounds you're doing, and to beat that on your later sets. And that's gonna make sure that you're pushing yourself as you go through this workout. And the key is getting the heart rate up and making sure that you're gonna maximize your effort. And then lastly, at the end of all that, we're gonna finish up with our bonus. And our bonus is simply a wall sit, but you're gonna hold it for as long as you can, okay? So if you remember a wall sit, you're gonna get your wall, and you're gonna drop your backside down, knees at 90 degrees. Now that's the key with this, is getting all the way down. It's easy to cheat and do this. That's not the full wall sit. So get yourself down to 90 degrees. You're just gonna hold this position for as long as you can. You gotta get at least a minute to start off with. But that should be easy for everybody to do. And you're gonna hold it as long as you can. Obviously, the better you are, the longer you're gonna be able to hold that, okay? And once you're done with that, you're done. Easy enough, right? But that is workout 14. Work hard, and we'll see you for our next workout.